So I was wondering if you have a hot take to share with us.
Sure do.
Okay.
And this
I'm
is
dying to hear
something
it.
I'm noticing more and more as the weather gets nicer. Bikes. People on bikes. Now, I have nothing against people who ride bikes. I think it's great. I think it's a great form of exercise. I think it's good for the environment. Here's my issue with people on bikes. Follow the rules of the road like everybody else,
Yeah.
especially e-bikes.
Yeah. Those are
E-bikes
problematic.
frighten me
Yeah.
because those are being driven on the street, but they're driven on the sidewalk. And what drives me absolutely crazy is when they kind of try to worm between the cars.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not a, mean person. I mean, I might be a little
But
snarky and unkind sometimes, but there are times when I see somebody coming at me, like on my driver's side, we're waiting in traffic and they're zipping through. And I just feel like sometimes, oh, maybe I need to open my door because maybe my coat is caught in it or something. I would never do that, but the feeling is there. But just follow the rules. Like if I have to follow them, so do you. It's just safer that way. It's very stressful driving when you see somebody like veering into your lane on a bike, especially when they don't wear helmets.
yeah.
Like if you're driving an e-bike or riding a motorcycle, wear a friggin' helmet. Like I know we grew up riding bicycles without helmets and, that was one thing, but we didn't have e-bikes.
Correct.
We weren't on motorcycles. We were riding on our street. If you fell, you fell. But now it just seems like it's more dangerous. Like there are times where like I'm walking into a store and I'm like jumping out of the way of some Yahoo on his e-bike. And the only reason I know they're coming is because I hear it, not because, he says, hey, be careful or beep beep or anything like that. That is my hot take. If you are riding a bicycle, you are required, or a motorcycle or an e-bike, you are required to follow the same rules that I have to follow.
So I've effectively claimed it now.
You're stealing my non-existent hot take?
Well, and I know you agree. I know you're going to, this is one of those I know you're going to agree with. Okay.
Is your friend Mark going to have a problem with this?
He might, because this is
All
not
right.
very controversial. But my hot take is that indie style infomercials need to make a comeback.
God, yes.
I loved these infomercials. So when I was in college, like they were like big, and if I was up late, like studying or I just got, went out and, came back in after, a night, you turn on the TV in the middle of the night and there was like infomercials galore. And sometimes you had a choice of infomercials to watch. So they were fantastic. And for those younger people who are not really sure exactly what I'm talking about, like I'm not talking about like a commercial.
No, no.
Infomercials, excuse me, were these half-hour, basically paid advertisements, okay? When it was stylized like a show.
I'm just going to show you my phone. I don't know if you could actually see this.
Is that Kathy Mitchell?
Oh, yeah, it is. I have saved playlists of infomercials that if I can't sleep, I put them on at night to help me fall asleep.
Oh, okay. This is great.
I love me a good Kathy Mitchell half-hour infomercial.
So we're going to talk about some of the ones that I really enjoy. Okay.
Okay.
So first of all,
yes,
we've got Ronco.
The king. So
this is Ron Popeil. So he was an inventor, had lots of products, and he advertised them. Probably best known for the Showtime rotisserie oven.
Set it and forget it.
Yep. I mean, his spiels worked. I mean,
they did.
I had to get a Showtime rotisserie oven, and we had one for the longest. I begged my parents, and we got a Showtime rotisserie oven. Let me tell you.
Did it work?
Fantastic.
Love it.
Fantastic. But pain in the ass to clean.
Yeah.
And I mean, it made really great chicken. At the same time, it was a little bit of work. And for like $5.99 or $4.99, whatever it is at Costco,
I was just going to ask. Chicken. I mean, was it any better than what you could pick up at ShopRite or Costco?
No, and it didn't really save any money. I don't think so. But it was good. It was probably slightly better. Honestly, it was good. It was good.
Well, homemade's always better.
Yeah. He had the Ronco food dehydrator.
Yeah, I always wanted that because I wanted to make like my own beef jerky.
Yeah, beef jerky. I wanted to make my own like fruit roll-ups. Gusher. No.
I had to
There's no
stop.
there's
I
no
was
fruit in those.
I was actually like making myself nauseous. So I had to
I
take
haven't
a
had a
break
go
from
I kind of went cold turkey with the gushers. I haven't had
Yeah.
them in weeks.
From January 25th, 2026. Teen arrested for battery after allegedly striking mother with a pork chop.
Well, and we should say we are recording this on Mother's Day, so
Happy Mother's Day to
happy
all the
Mother's Day.
mums out there.
Here's a pork chop.
Okay, so this is one of these things where I just got to read it straight. Jensen Beach, Florida. A teenage girl was arrested for battery after she allegedly struck her mother with a pork chop during an argument. According to a probable cause affidavit, a deputy with the Martin County Sheriff's Office responded to a residence on January 22nd regarding a, quote, verbal dispute between a teenager and her mother, which not uncommon.
Right.
At some point during the argument, 18-year-old Farrah Kernan slapped her mother across the face with her right hand, as seen on video recorded by one of the mother's friends, per the affidavit. Kernan had reportedly consumed alcohol earlier in the day. The mother told authorities that before she was slapped, Kernan threw a pork chop at her. The responding deputy said he observed food residue on the mother's left shoulder that was consistent with her story. When the deputy confronted Kernan, she allegedly appeared confused and provided statements that were inconsistent with the evidence and not related to the battery. She reportedly continued to be uncooperative, eventually screaming and crying. She was arrested and charged with domestic battery.
All right.
A pork chop.
This was a cooked pork chop.
It doesn't say.
Okay. A frozen pork chop would hurt.
For frozen pork chop would definitely hurt. A raw pork chop, I'd be afraid of like worms or something. And a cooked pork chop, you know, like that could be hot. That could have all kinds of seasonings on it. No word if applesauce was involved.
Pork chops and
applesauce. Yes.
Wow.
So, ladies, if you're going to argue with your mother, I mean, could you just keep the pork products out of it?
Florida man tried to pay for sex at strip club, called 911 when he was denied. Yep. Here we go.
First
Miramar
of all,
man.
Let me just.
Yes.
Do know that prostitution is legal in Nevada, in certain areas of Nevada. I don't know if it's the whole state.
Yeah.
Is it legal in?
I don't believe so.
Okay. I just wanted to clear that up before.
I'm pretty sure it's not. We could double check, though. A Miramar man was arrested in Clearwater after authorities said he called 911 to report he'd been denied sex after paying hundreds at a strip club. Sultan Al-Nofe, 21, was arrested Sunday on a misdemeanor charge of making a false 911 call, Pinellas County jail records showed. Al-Nofe had called 911 earlier that morning from Oz Gentlemen's Club in Clearwater, telling operators to, quote, come and take him to jail, and complaining that security at the club had taken $300 from him, according to an arrest affidavit obtained by NBC affiliate WFLA. When the deputy responded, Al-Nofe explained he'd gotten a private room and paid a staff member $300 for sex, but the staff member refused, so he called 911, the affidavit said. The deputy said Al-Nofe was slurring his words and had a strong smell of alcohol on him, the affidavit said. Jail records showed Al-Nofe, who lives in Miramar, was released on $500 bond. I mean, yeah, but then he also said just come and take him to jail. I mean, the whole thing is actually a little bit...
Was he mad at himself?
I don't know. Like, yeah, just like...
I mean...
I'm sorry for wasting your time. Just come and take me to jail. Just...
I love these idiots.